welcome back to an all new episode of the Saturday Detention podcast. I am your host, the host. Joining me live from the 15th Noah, if you get that reference, thank you. We're never going to get another chapter, and it's okay. I have guests that you know and one you don't. Would you like to introduce your guys' self, or you want me to do it?
Is this live?
No, it's never live.
You said
that's the joke.
You said
that's the joke.
All right,
that's the joke.
All right.
So, why don't you introduce a person by name, and then they'll do their intro.
I want you to introduce me, not introduce.
Joining us once again with either decent audio or still garbage doo-doo butter audio is Alex.
I'm getting a new mic in 2 weeks.
Are you really?
Mm-hmm.
What are you getting?
Yeti.
What? Oh.
Okay.
What color Yeti?
Probably the blue one.
Oh, okay. I've got the black one.
Nice.
The only artist I know that is black. Okay.
Excuse me. My name. That's crazy.
You could just say.
You didn't even say my name, bro.
Okay, but how many episodes you been on?
You're a black artist, Shay.
Naturally.
Anyone who knows me via art will know me as Sketchay or Tracing Vibes on Twitter. And anyone else who knows me from anything else will probably know me as Thrash. So, pleasure to be on finally.
Shay. Maybe we talked about
again
design.
In a minute. It's been a minute.
Listen, that's my fault. I fully admit it's my fault.
You good.
And lastly, somewhat new, sort of, kind of. I was on his podcast. Alonzo's here. Hi, Alonzo.
Hello.
I was on Alonzo's podcast a few weeks back.
I still don't get no introduction.
We talked about anime, and
we did talk about anime.
Hentai slightly, and
food,
anime con, and BDS
and conventions.
Yeah.
It was nowhere near as horny as I thought it would be, but yeah, here we are.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're 3 minutes in. We're going to talk about growing up black, liking anime.
Hi, I'm Xander.
Black History Month.
Word.
Where you on to start? Because I'm tired. They made me work overtime, and then my mom was like, "Hey, yo, you a bitch." I'm like, "Yeah, you're right."
I mean, facts is facts. You feel me?
Take that with a grain of salt, my guy. You deserve a little bit better than just that.
Nah, not after today.
Oh well. So, do we want to start with a general introduction to our experience with it?
I want everyone's life story about how they got into anime.
Why is that so serious?
Because I'm real close to the mic, so I have to adjust how I talk, even though my waveforms are all fucked up.
What even are waveforms, bro?
They are the patterns that audio makes in recordings.
I heard.
Wrong, they're vibes.
They're vibes.
That is technically correct.
Mm-hmm.
So, because Alonzo's first in the fucking Discord call after me, I'm the host, I'm going last. Give me your life story growing up with anime. Go.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Where did it start? The first anime I ever watched was probably either Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon. I'm gonna say it's Yu-Gi-Oh! And I watched it probably when I was 5 or 6, and I had to record it on VHS. And then I watched Pokemon, I watched Digimon, I watched Beyblade, I watched all those. I collected Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, I played the video games. Then I got into Naruto, and that was my first big boy anime on Toonami, and I watched Bobobo, Prince of Tennis, Dragon Ball Z sometimes. Just anything that came on Toonami. That show called Mar that no one remembers.
Oh god, I miss Mar.
But I used to watch those. I don't know. What do you want? What do you want exactly? I'm confused.
Were you bullied for an anime in high school or just school in general?
No, I was not bullied for liking anime. I was very different though, so I was bullied for other things, but not for anime.
That's what I was going for, kind of. Not really, but I was hoping you would say that after you were like, I wasn't bullied for an anime. I was like, damn. I hope he says the thing.
But yeah, I wasn't bullied for anime.
That's fair.
Silence. So,
All right, Shay, it's your turn.
right. Well, so everything started with Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z.
That's what I thought Alonzo was going to say. Not gonna lie.
I was too,
Listen, I
I
thought
was
that.
too old.
Listen,
I'm too young.
how old are you?
I'm only 21, but like,
Oh my god!
but like, it didn't like, I didn't. Dragon Ball Z didn't come on like an episodic like pattern
I
on
mean,
TV.
yeah, you're right.
But I was
Didn't.
watching, so I never really got into it.
I think what
Man.
got me was just the whole like, because it did start to show up in an episodic manner, but only for like a few months, and only the Saiyan saga, outside of like showing on Toonami and shit like that.
It's like Goku was fighting Frieza. 4 months go by, he's still fighting Frieza. I'm like, man, what the fuck? This is a long fight.
Right. They just played a whole bunch of, I don't know at what point they did, but it was like towards like the evenings. It was either like Thursdays or Tuesdays or some weird day like that. Where they was just like, oh yeah, catch Dragon Ball Z on this time as well as on Toonami. But yeah, no, Dragon Ball was probably my gateway. And then having to wake up at like 5 a.m. and catching a little bit of whatever was on the late early morning block, like Sailor Moon or something. I think Bakugan when I was a little bit older.
Oh, I'm so old.
Yeah.
Bakugan.
Oh,
Yeah, just like
I still have one.
it was the early morning when I had nothing to do, and it was like a weird cartoon time slot. Like I'll run off in between what is Cartoon Network and Adult Swim, and then Dragon Ball being the entryway to everything from my enjoyment to like even fighting games because of the Budokai series, but like me being more willing to watch more animated stuff. Yeah. If here's and me going into school. I got bullied because I didn't get it for a lot of things. I didn't get a lot of social cues, but I didn't necessarily get like made fun of because I liked anime. There were moments that led with me to clash with certain kids just because they were getting something wrong and they didn't care or something, and me being the person wanting, the little kid wanting to correct people, was like, no, it's actually this, or no, you're wrong.
Oh no, you were a Will Actually kid.
Yeah, she has a Will Actually.
Yeah. So yeah, no, it was less it was more like you pressed the button. You came at me and said I drew Goku's hair color wrong. Like, no.
Okay.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Oh, okay, that's redeemable.
But yeah.
I think. All right, that's fair. Mr. Xander.
So my experience is probably almost verbatim the same as Alonzo's. With the exception of, instead of it being Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon, it was Pokemon and Beyblade, the OG one.
Fuck, I am old.
Yeah, right. I had, of course, like experienced other forms of anime such as Dragon Ball and Kubo the White Lion or Kimba the White Lion and Sailor Moon when I was young, but like I never separated it from Western media the way I did with like Pokemon and Beyblade, and they didn't really catch with me. It wasn't something that I kept up with. But yeah, same kind of thing of just watching Toonami. Eventually started airing Naruto, and that was the one that struck. I was like, shit, dude, this is cool. What else they got like this? And that's when I went back and I got more into things that I had missed early in life, such as like actual Dragon Ball Z, Samurai Champloo, a little bit of Cowboy Bebop and stuff like that. And from there, it's just been off to the races of consuming more and more anime. I was never really the same thing as the other two. I was never really bullied for liking anime. It was for other things, and then they were like, "Oh, also you like anime? We're just gonna throw that in for a little bit of seasoning."
Damn.
And but I mean, that also like even then, that wasn't a really big part of it. And by the time high school came around, I there wasn't really any of that.
Okay.
I feel like we just missed like the age where like anime was like the bully point.
Yeah,
we were a bit lucky.
We just missed like that era.
I skated by.
So, in middle school, well, I got an anime at the age of fucking 4? Sailor Moon on when I was 4? I distinctly remember watching Cardcaptor Sakura at fucking 4. Yeah, I started with those.
On what? On
then
what?
Pokemon came later.
Would you say?
What channel?
You say
Cardcaptor Sakura?
card capture?
Cardcaptor
Oh,
Sakura. Before they rebooted it / sequeled it with Crystal. Or not Crystal, that's Sailor Moon, Clear. Which I still need to watch. Because I'm old. That's where I fucking started. And then I got into Pokemon. And oh boy, here the fuck we are now. I low-key regret it sometimes. From there, nothing happened because elementary school is a blur. In middle school, they were like, "Oh, you like anime, like that Naruto shit?" And I was like, "That's not how you." Okay, you know what? Whatever. Just fucking idiot. That got me bullied a lot, and I was just like, at one point, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna punch this nigga back, and I did, and everyone's like, damn, the anime kid fights back. I guess we can't pick on him anymore. And it's like, cool.
If I can't ask, like, what kind of bullying did you get for anime? Was it literally just this person likes this thing, laugh at him?
It was that. It was laugh at him. He's fat. He must, well, because he all does is watch anime. That's why he's fat. And I'm like, I'm actually fat because I like to eat food. But all right, whatever. I didn't really get anime merch. I had a Pokemon book bag, and people would like yank on it, and just like, you know what? One day I'm just gonna snap. I'm gonna be like all the white kids. I'm gonna just snap one day. I'm not gonna bring a gun, but I'm fucking snap.
Oh no!
And one day I snapped, and they're like, all right, don't do that again.
Go to the closet.
them white kids do be snapping.
They listen.
I remember multiple white kids in elementary school who used to just be yelling, getting sent to the office every day.
I know people like that, but they're not white. In high school, though, everyone was like, well, anime's cool now. So I'm just like, what? Excuse me? Hello? No. I did not spend the last 2 years getting picked on for y'all to go, all right, it's cool now. And then it wasn't cool. Like 10th and 11th grade, yeah, it wasn't cool.
Yeah, that's exactly why I got picked on. So that one day we were like, all right, we all vibing now. Get on this.
But,
Because then I can school and be like, yeah, this is it.
I kind of got that. I started an anime club at one point because I was like, I want to watch anime and not be at my house. And I did that. I still have the announcement card we use somewhere in my house because they would do it over the PA system and kids would just show up and go, all right, let's watch anime. I'm just like, oh shit, y'all actually showed up. I guess we're going to watch fucking anime now. It's like, all right, it's cool.
Did you end up like getting like a group of friends who also enjoy it? Same thing?
Not in the anime club, but yes.
Okay.
Because I had the same problem in college, in middle school, high school anime club that in college middle school anime club. Kids won't shut the fuck up and watch the show.
Yeah.
It's let's talk and play through DS. Back it was regular DS in those days, but I'm just like, this was a mistake. I'm real glad I'm graduating this year. And then I left and some nerdy white kid took it over and everyone's like, please come back. And I was like, nah. What is high school? We do college around here. And yeah, that's how I did my thing. I didn't do the whole okay. So I like how some of y'all are like, yeah, Dragon Ball Z. As a black kid, everyone's like, all right, give me Dragon Ball Z quotes. I'm like,
what?
I don't Kakarot. Carrot, Raditz, Piccolo's my dad.
Name me 5 of your favorite DBZ characters. Go.
Goten, Gohan, Gogeta, Gotenks, Bulma. Everyone's like, who the fuck is Bulma? I'm just like, wait, go away.
You get gatekeeped as the gatekeeper. That's crazy.
Yeah. How are they gonna come at you and then when you come right?
Remember people
with basic stuff.
going. I was just like, you know what? Fuck all this, and that's when I was like, hey, yo, Dragon Ball Z is kind of dumb.
Oof.
What else is out? It's like, what other anime is out there? And the world was like, yo, here's a slice of life show, kid. We've ruined you forever. And I'm like, damn, I like slice of life shows now. Still my favorite genre to this day.
Word.
I like slice of life now.
Yeah, that's good. I don't think my first. I think every single piece of anime that I like consumed was shonen up until Macaco City Actors in like I watched that in 2016, I think.
Oh, I'm so old.
Even Macaco City Actors is like shonen just with a bunch of extra shit added to it.
Right.
Well, besides watching Cardcaptor Sakura and Sailor Moon, which are not shonen at all, they are literally the opposite. Arya was my first non-shonen, and I was like, I like this. This is nice, and it's still favorite show to this day because it's like, all right, you don't have to watch boys fighting each other. Thank you for this nugget of information. I'm gonna go do something with it, and here we fucking are.
I used to catch anime on demand. What was it on
Cutting Edge, the fucking Time Warner Cable,
Time Warner,
what was it, 539? I believe it's either 539 or 529.
It was no, so the on demand was free. We didn't have the channel though. Yeah, we didn't have the channel.
Well, you had to have the cable box though.
Gotcha.
So yeah, the first one as a result of that, I can't remember if it was I didn't watch it all the way through because I saw 1 second of it and I was like, this seems like something I'm not mentally prepared for as a child, but it was Mahoromatic. and I'm glad
wow, you were not prepared. Oh, God, I remember that show.
What became the
first season or the second season?
I have no clue. I never sat down and watched that after that.
That show's fun. It's way too adult for a young boy like you were at the time, because there were titties in that, and I remember that. That teacher wanted to fuck that student real bad, and he was like, I'm gonna go date my robot.
Glad I
shit you not. The teacher really wanted to fuck her student, and I'm like, but he likes the robot girl, and that robot girl will fuck you up.
Word. Yeah, no, but because I decided not to watch that one, my first non-shonen was Clannad.
And now you're ruined forever.
Indeed.
I'm gonna get you the combo set one day when it's not $120.
You don't gotta fucking do that, my guy.
Then you do it yourself. It was $20. It was literally either $20 or $40. I was like, Shay, look.
I was gonna buy it, and it was sold out.
I gotta do it for him.
It was sold out. What did you want?
Listen, I wanted you to buy it so you could finally have it, and then force it on Kyle.
Word, I forgot Kyle still needs to watch that.
Yeah, he wants you to watch Yuri on Ice, and I'm like, I'll take the hit for Shay. You watch Clannad though.
Yeah. But yeah, everything before and mostly after is mostly shonen.
I don't mind a good shonen, but after a point, I was like, all right, I'm tired of boys punching each other. I want to watch something else.
Yeah, after Gurren Lagann, I started to fall off from anime. Not necessarily fall off from it in general, just like...
I think shonen is just the most accessible.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's why.
You have to be an adult to find other things. And I'm like, no, you don't. What the fuck you talking
about? You don't
about?
gotta be, but...
It's like, don't lie to me like that.
I promise you, I wasn't a 7-year-old looking for slice of life.
I mean, okay, I was 10 at the time.
I wasn't a 10-year-old looking for slice of life either.
That's
fair.
I
want to see superpowers.
Right.
Right.
I love My Hero. Kind of. Not right now. Not right now.
Said a joke and then ruined
it. So, did having anime preferences, help y'all make friends?
So I actually have a really good story. Well, it's a very, very short story, but my first friends who also happened to be women, I met because we were at the bus stop outside my apartment, and I overheard one of them say the word Sasuke,
And I was like, hey, yo, are y'all talking about Naruto? And they just stopped and looked at me for like 5 minutes. And they were like, yeah. And I was like, hey, that's what's up. And they were like, oh, shit, cool. And then we stayed friends for like 7 years, 6 years. So, yes, that's when it started. And from there, of course, there were some people that I, of course, made extra friends from there. But that was definitely the first point. That was in like 6th grade.
So yeah, that was in 6th grade, and it's from there, yeah. So yes.
The only reason I'm friends with CJ is because we got into an argument about Shaman's sky and land form in Pokemon.
From the game or from the anime? From the movie?
From the game, and then the movie came out.
Yeah.
And I was just like, well, you were wrong, bitch. He's like, yep. Yeah.
What was the argument?
I'm not going to
about?
mention the typing of Shaman in sky form. He's like, it's a dragon. I'm like, it's
Why?
it's flying.
Why would it be a
Told
dragon?
you in game what it is.
Yeah.
Listen, CJ was not the smartest child playing Pokemon. CJ, I love you, but you were wrong.
CJ saw flying. I was like, only 2 things in this world fly. It's either a bird or a dragon. So what's up?
I don't want to talk about Pokemon in there. I don't want to get into that right now.
Sensibilities.
I thought you were gonna say Shaman King at first.
Dude, the reboot. I'm so excited.
I'm actually looking forward to
I'm
it.
so
Oh, you
excited.
did say there's a reboot.
Yeah.
When Shaman King showed, I was like too young to even like
To
remember
know what
it
the
now.
fuck was
Same.
going on.
So I'm looking
All I
forward to
remember-
actually taking it in.
That was the first manga I got into.
Word.
That checks out.
Oh God, you just unlocked a deep repressed memory. I lied. There was my middle school. Oh no, I don't like to call that one my middle school. The place I went to in 8th grade had a manga club. They're like, we're doing it. We're gonna try this thing with these fucking kids, and there were 6 of us, and I'm just like, y'all are all white. Where are my people? And they're like, nah, we don't fuck with books. And I'm like, okay. Okay, I'm just gonna read books with the.
You just out here
kids now.
reading? How could you?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's silly.
That's like, no matter what,
Mm.
except for conventions, if I'm doing something, I am usually the only black person. That's like super heavy in anime too. I'm just like, yes, there is a nope. I'm the only black person here. Fuck me in the neck. Okay.
And done. Never mind.
Yup, you heard me. That's how fucked I am. I'm fucked in the neck.
So did you? So you must have like gone to like a primarily white
No.
school.
I didn't.
See, that's crazy. to me.
That's what kills me. To this day, I'm just like, how you? I'm not digging through Facebook. There's a Facebook post. It's the what are they? RWC, whatever the fucking the black anime sketch people. It's him holding Zangetsu, going, y'all bullied me in high school for this, and now y'all coming to me for anime recommendations, and it's like, nigga, I grew up here. What are you doing here? I own this land. You're merely renting it. And I'm just like, yes, but no, because that Native American reference. Is he allowed to say that as a black person? Or it's okay.
See, that's wild because I didn't have a white friend who was into anime and manga until college.
College?
Yeah.
Thinking honestly,
Damn.
Yeah,
I
same
think so,
actually. No, the Gingy counts. I have a friend. Gingy kind of counts. I don't know what okay. My friend Josh, I don't know. I couldn't tell you what manga he's read. I know he was more into like classic like retro gaming and shit like that. But like he was in the friend group and he was like the only white one there. And I'm like, yeah, I think you're the only one I had before college.
yeah.
Damn.
All my friends in elementary school, they were black or Asian that liked anime.
Damn.
And then when I moved to Ohio, I went a long time without meeting anyone who liked anime in my area. Where do you think?
In my mind, everyone's still in college.
In my mind.
I'm just like, yeah, I'll just drive down to. Oh wait, no one's there.
All right. I need you to explain what you mean by certain moments that stand out, like
So
in our experience, in our lives with it.
Yes, in your life, you were just like, yes, I am a black person that likes anime in this moment. Like, I got free manga for being the only black person in the manga club. And it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna take these. These are mine now. The lady was like, yeah, you can have them. I'm just like, sure. Yep. I'm not gonna play the black card, even though I think that's what she's gonna do. I'm just like, hey, level with me. You just giving me these because I'm black. She's like, I can't answer that, so you just go ahead and take those books, and I'll see you next week. And I was like, all right. You know you ain't getting these back, right? She's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. All right. Bet. Next week, kids are like, hey, yo, you still got the books from last week. What's up with that? I'm just like, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Read fucking, what was it? What was she reading? Vampire Night? Yeah, let's call it Vampire Night. You just go back to reading Vampire Night. You fucking nerd.
I never heard of it.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of Vampire
You
Night.
calling them nerds is hilarious.
Oh,
Listen, that was my favorite. And no, okay. Honestly, I had to adjust nerd because I used to call people dorks because they didn't netty. And then everyone's like, "Hey, yo, don't do that." I was like, "All right, nerd." Everyone's like, "Yeah, you can, yeah."
Nerd.
If my phone wasn't wherever my phone's at, I'd look it up. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Vampire Night's a thing. Let me Google.
no, it is. I looked it up. It looks like I can already tell what the person is like reading that.
Yep, a bunch of fucking fujoshis.
Heard.
Well, soon to be fujoshis. A fujoshi is a yaoi. Okay, the non-insult term is a girl that likes yaoi, anime, manga, and etc. The insult term, which I'm just like, that already feels like a fucking insult. I'd have to go back and look up what it is because there was a big discussion about it, and I'm just like, yaoi's fine, but I ain't trying to read it all the time. So that discussion will stay over there. I will choose to be ignorant. And everyone's like, you should probably.
I avoid using those specific terms in general, just because it's like, I don't know. It just feels a little weird. Like, I don't have the full context and weight behind the word that I'm using, so I'm just gonna not
do it. Just do it. No, just do it.
Nah.
I don't know those words until now. So
It's okay, Alonzo. We'll get you educated.
all right.
This man's
Teach
already
me all
getting
the
a degree.
Anime insults.
Listen, you can't call people weebs anymore because they're just like, oh yeah, look around you. And I'm just like, fuck yeah, you're right. It's not really an insult anymore.
I mean, I think that's the whole point of not really being able to get bullied for liking anime anymore.
Now, in my day, being called a fucking weeb was an insult. I hated it. Just like, I'm not a weeb. I do not want to live there. Like, learning about the culture, I'm like, yeah, I super don't want to live there. Visit, sure. Belligerently drunk, maybe. Live there, no.
I might go for a couple years as like an English teacher. It'd be kind of live.
Maybe. Alex, you'll stick out like a sore thumb because you're fucking tall.
Yeah.
Also, you're black, so
Yeah,
they still really ain't used to that.
Yeah, a tall black man.
Like, they are really not used to that. And just like,
I think they'll be fine.
I don't want them to think I'm like an NBA player or something.
I mean, I get that here anyway.
I
Don't really
mean,
matter.
you can use that to your advantage, though.
Wait, you
For
got
what? What can you use it for? Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Jason, I'm gonna bring up my former sort of still boss. I'm not really sure. We gotta talk. When he went to Japan, they were just like, American YouTuber, and I'm just like, you're fucking with. I was like, you're fucking with me. He showed me videos. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, I don't even. But yeah, they literally just bought him drinks because he was white and had a fucking camera, and I was like, all right, yeah, exactly. He used his position to get free
As
shit.
a white
You
As
use
a
your
white
position.
man.
As a white man.
Okay. All right, we're gonna go with Alonzo's situation, and if they're like, "Oh, you NBA player," you'd be like, "Yep, I'm totally sure." They might give you shit. You never know. Try it. Do it. You won't.
You're right, I won't.
Yeah.
Fuck that. If you're gonna not know, if you're gonna be that ignorant to just assume, I'm gonna take advantage of it.
I mean,
don't
that probably
care.
is black.
After the day I've had, listen.
I don't hear any difference from like how it is here.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I mean, I get people already going like,
The racism's gonna be here regardless.
yeah, exactly. You know, ain't nothing new. It's different people.
Are we
Maybe a little
calling them racist, or is it xenophobic for them?
I
I feel like
xenophobia is racism.
Yeah, it's a form of racism.
Oh, I thought racism was just racism.
Well, racism is racism.
You get one.
Xenophobia
That's
is also
it.
racism. Like squares and like squares, rectangles. You know.
I really wanted to say no, but I'm like, I can't lie to myself.
Yeah, don't-
all right. No, you don't even
Stop
plan it.
I was just like, damn, I can't do it.
Not the petty. Not
All right, let's talk about black people in anime now, because
Yeah.
I'm bad at segues and I'm still real mad.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Name
Alonzo.
some black people in anime, because I got like 2.
Michiko and Hachin, Simo from Durarara,
Word.
Abigail from Great Pretender.
Abigail's not black; she's Middle Eastern.
I'm not thinking of Abigail. I'm thinking of Homeboy's girl.
Dorothy.
Yes, Dorothy.
That's the girl on Hunter x Hunter.
Wait, time out. Did you finish Great Pretender? I will shut up and move on with the conversation.
Scar from Full Metal Alchemist. The whole gang in the village in the clouds in Naruto.
Yeah.
Oh right, the Naruto's a thing.
the whole.
Listen, I forget Naruto exists. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just like that show's not
There's
real.
a couple
Shout out
on
to
Promised
the-
Neverland.
The white ladies who was down for the cause.
Oh, we got him here too in real life.
Ah.
I don't know what that means. Do we count the Noahs from D Gray Man?
I didn't watch the Man.
Damn it!
Take a look.
I don't know anything about D-Gray.
Fuck! I am old. Fuck this being old shit.
There's the one homie and his weapons and Soul Eater. There's the one homie in
Absolutely.
Fire Force.
Fire Force. That's the same character, pretty
Summed up.
Attack on Titan has a black character now.
Like I'm saying, that's her black character now. Yeah.
I can't wait for it to be done so I can
Does it
watch
still have
it.
the anti-Semitic sentiment?
Probably.
Word. What else?
So, all right, based off that, do we? I mean, Cat Girl from Bleach, Yoruichi.
Yeah, my girl. My nigga. My
Oh, how did you forget Mirko? That's all you ever posted in the
Oh
one
yeah,
shot.
homegirl Miracle. Yes, sir. That's because if we talk about Miracle, then this is not going to be the podcast it is right now.
We'll do another not safe for work
Yeah.
episode one day.
Yeah.
You can talk about Mirko all you want. I can talk about Todoroki's sister and mom.
Rocklock?
Oh yeah, my nigga Rocklock, even though he pissed me off.
Yep. Yeah, no, you're right. You're
Rocklock.
1000% correct. I want to push that nigga real bad.
He didn't know the fuck out of me, but he's black. I gotta give him that.
Yeah. So like,
What's up?
oh wait, no, I have a good one. What the fuck are their names?
If you listen to TikTok,
guys,
Deku.
vamp. This is why I don't use. That's why I don't use TikTok. That's another valid argument for me to not use TikTok.
It's just from that one art when he had the fro because he got his shit blown up.
Yeah.
All right, guys, vamp. I gotta find this anime.
Shit, I probably got some more. Hold on, let me look at my list.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Haikyuu has
Fucking Abdul
Yeah.
from JoJo Part 3.
Oh, true. Yeah. There's Ojiro Aran from Haikyuu. That's also my nigga Maji. Who else we got? Where my list at? Killing Tuesday got one. I got.
Is it Carol or Tuesday?
I gotta watch to actually find out.
Right, same.
Right.
You are correct.
Agel from Sword Art. I don't know his name.
Oh,
We don't
yeah,
talk about
what's
Sword
his
Art,
name?
but yes, we ain't talking about Sword Art. Egil.
Egil.
Is that the OG dude, the bald head?
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, he the homie.
Who might be dead. Who at this point I'm just like, I don't fucking care. The whole cast could die. I'd be like, all right, whatever, it's cool.
Gurren Lagann got a black character in it, don't it? Do it.
It kind of do if you want to count Lord Janelle.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't think we want to count Lord Janelle.
Oh, Zatchbell got a couple of black kids.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They African too.
Kuzan
word.
from One Piece. Wait,
I'm pretty sure Usopp is black coded as well.
Yeah, I take that.
All right, I can't say these names, but if anyone's watched Dimension W, they have literal African people, and they're so beautiful.
I still need to watch Detention W.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Oh well, I started it, so I might as well.
You ain't gotta finish it.
Okay.
It didn't.
Okay.
Read the books. Go just read the books.
Read the books. Okay.
Yup, there are 16 volumes, and I was like, how they fit 16 volumes in 12 episodes? How y'all do that? We don't do that here.
We don't do that here.
Yeah, my neighbors are loud as fuck. I'm sorry.
You're fine. I'll figure something out.
Okay.
I'll just cry. It's
Good,
fine.
G. Let's see.
But no, the black people in Dimension W were the first time I was like, hey yo, we look not stereotypical. I didn't know Yodoichi was black. I thought she was like Chad.
Oh.
So
what is that? What is that show? Fate?
granted, I'm old, so you know,
Fate Elemental Blade Works has a white kid that turns black.
we do not discuss fate in this goddamn house
I know
until
what you're
Jason
talking
gets
about.
here.
I hate that.
It's okay. The only two characters from Fate that I will care about are Tamamo because porn, and the new foreigner. That's literally her class description, which annoys me. She's just cute, and she's like, I have this octopus that can paint things, and they come to life and attack
Please
people.
say
And I'm
that
like, that's
word
fucking
Sai?
cool. If Sai was an attractive female,
Instead of an attractive male.
that's debatable. I do not find Sai attractive.
Eno did.
Wild.
Did she really?
She did.
She was feeling it.
Shut up, Alex.
I
We
mean,
had this
to be
conversation.
fair,
Sai.
he does
He's
just
a
look like
man of little words.
he does look like a non-traitorous Sasuke. So
He's a relatively tame and here for the systems in place.
yeah.
Sasuke.
Very traditional.
Traditional Sasuke.
All right, so all
That
that,
feels
all that
cursed just to say.
aside, I can feel the blood coming out of my
Public and
ears.
Sasuke.
All that aside,
Yeah, non-anarchistic Sasuke.
how do y'all feel we are represented in animes?
Okay,
Anime.
so
I think it's
I'm
slowly
sorry.
becoming better.
Oh wait! I was gonna ask: is Brock from Pokemon black?
Oh yeah.
I count him as black.
Oh yeah.
That nigga
Okay,
has
okay.
11 brothers and sisters, and I'm just like,
You gotta go.
You're black.
And he can cook, and he was made to be the parental figure over them. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It ain't in the question.
also Olivia, who they kind of start to date.
And we got Piccolo.
Sure. And we have
got
Piccolo.
How did
We
we?
just gonna ignore Mr. Popo.
Well, here's the thing, right? I was gonna bring him up in the argument.
I was like, I'm sure he's gonna come up soon. But
Oh, you
Yeah.
you want to save him for the end for the rant?
no, I
Sure,
mean he's in the
man.
rant. Also, this part that we're doing right now.
Right. Because you definitely have a point about the way representation is getting a lot better, and like there's the argument of the way that black people were portrayed in the places that they lived in was not favorable, so they just sort of took that because they didn't have any other frame of reference is bullshit, just because of the fact that like they know, like they've seen a black person, they know
Yes,
that's
they've
not
seen
what
our
they
culture
look-
because they take it and they're just like, we're gonna mix this up and make it ours. And I'm like,
that's
all right, you know what? Okay, I don't have the power to say nothing, but okay, sure, man, whatever you want. We gonna get them later? Yeah, we gonna get them later.
Okay.
The way I see it, there are a couple of different types of portrayals. There are of course, really, really harming uh, exaggerated stereotypes.
Like in Ice Shield 21, the black team that literally just went, we're here because we're black. What?
Sure.
Yeah.
That's not kind of fire.
That's literally a point. I mean, I don't know how far that is to the manga, but I was just like, okay. Kyle will tell you when he gets there. Because oh boy.
But yeah, there are those really exaggerated harming stereotypes, such as that. Also, Simone from Dororara, Mr. Popo, of course, and just any kind of character that visually has the big nose, exaggerated lips, and typically has very little or simple speaking roles. It's been a long thing. Has been something for a long time that we've slowly been getting away from. There's also the exaggerated stereotypes that's not harmful, in my own opinion, at least. Such as in Zatch Bell, there's a little African kid that it's of course very exaggerated because he's African, so they present him as being like part of a tribe and not up with the like modernized Japan and America. But it's not a harming stereotype because the tribe that he's in is very much like that. And it's not like it's a lesser form of civilization. It's just very different from what we've already perceived. So I think that's fine. And also, Killer B, all a nigga do is rap and be with that.
Yeah.
And tell me he's not an exaggeration of the culture. But, I vibe with it. I'm with it. He also is like portrayed as one of the most powerful ninjas ever.
I was going to say, yeah, he's got the 8 tails.
The 8 tails, and also him and the 8 tails is cool. Like nobody else is ever cool.
Nobody was
Doesn't
ever cool.
Naruto and Karamba, whatever the fuck.
You got it. You had it. Why'd you mess it up? You had it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they cool too, but B taught them to be cool, and they still ain't as cool as B and Tails and 8 Tails is.
That's fair. Oh, I have another confession to make. I have not seen one episode of Naruto Shippuden, but people fight, people die, people that come back to life. Naruto punches a god. Mm-hmm. There you go.
Many times. We'll get you there. Don't worry about it.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I'll make another pact sometime in the future.
Nah. You're still working on magic, so nah.
Anyway, we can forget magic. I got you. Don't even worry about it. But to finish off, there's also the there's of course the lack thereof of a stereotype at all, where it literally just is a black character in the world, which is of course one of my favorites because it's just a regular ass dude, but that happens to be a regular ass dude or a woman that happens to be black and also like looks black and acts black, but it's not like they're exaggerated at all, such as the characters in Soul Eater and Fire Force. Yeah, like they just are black people, but in this way.
All right, I wanna stop you for a brief moment.
Okay, because I got one more point on the portrayals.
Oh, all right, go ahead.
The last point of portrayals, which is weird, but there is the black person who's not really black; they're just black coded, such as Usopp in One Piece and Scar as an Ishvalan, kind of being both a black coded and also like Middle Eastern coded.
Gotcha.
But there are those that can either be harmful or just another character, which is at that point you kind of have to go case by case.
Yes. That's kind of something I want to touch upon. So Alex, we have a type of aesthetic we like in our manga.
Even though we've had this conversation multiple times about how
we have had this conversation, I'm not going to lead it towards that, to where you think I am.
All right.
So for those of you who don't listen to the podcast, please listen to older episodes. They're good, I promise.
Yeah.
But me and Alex both like the aesthetic of Gao girls or Garo girls. A certain extent of Garo girls. There's some really far out there shit. I'm like, tone it the fuck back. Jesus Christ. For people who have no idea about anime, they're just like, black person. I'm like, no. They're tan. They are literally taking the fashion aspect of like black culture, but sprinkling in white people like to get spray tans, so we're gonna take that part from this and this part from that, and then the Valley Girl accent, and we're gonna just blend it all together and spew out this thing. And I'm like, why did you need the spray tan? Because in anime you look orange, in mangas you look black, and then some people are just like, well, we'll just make them black in our anime. I'm like, but they're not. Like that's one of the problems I have with Olivia and Brock. I'm like, they're kind of black, but when we didn't have any context of Brock and his 11 brothers and sisters, everyone's like, no, he's Asian, he's just dark. And I'm like, that nigga is a nigga. That's a nigga. He has 11. Did you not see his parents? His dad is literally not there. My homie is chilling, trying to figure out what to do with his life, and I'm like, don't worry about that. Just take care of your fucking kids. God, I don't remember what his mom looks like. That's not important though. And then Olivia's just like, yeah, I'm black. I'm like, okay, we can check it off the list right now. Everyone's like, but what if? What?
His mom is a white woman.
Yeah, I was gonna
so
say
Brock is mixed.
Mom was light
skin. Right. I was not aware. I don't remember. He has Forrest, his brother Forrest, and he's like, all right, I'm gonna give you my Pokemon. I'm out. Take care of the family. I'm just like, oh, Brock's a dad. Cool.
Well, specifically not a dad, but yeah.
He's pretty. I mean, have you?
Like, you're trying his hardest to not be a dad. No.
If Kukui and Bernadette can have a kid, I don't see why Brock and Olivia can't have a kid. But that's a conversation for another. That's a conversation for another podcast. But I just feel like Gauro girls aesthetically very cool to look at. The whole fuck conformity, I'm gonna dress how I want and do what I want is very cool and nice. But I don't like how y'all just like, yeah, we gonna make them act like black people though, or how we perceive black people. Because I'm like, could you not do that, please?
Well, the thing with that is, and I think this is a separate conversation altogether, but it is an accurate portrayal of the Gauro culture in Japan and
Japan, well, yeah, but I'm saying like from an American standpoint, because I know mostly Americans are like, yeah, it's like this, and I'm like, it's not, but I'm going to correct you. You're not going to believe me, or you're not going to care. So I'm just going to walk away and call you dumb to your face, and then walk away.
Right. But I think at that point, like, it's not even a matter of there's a deeper problem to fix rather than culture portrayal in anime and manga. With that being said, several artists can make a better effort to clearly show that their characters aren't black, but they are.
They won't, because why would they? Right. But yeah, make more Gal animes. I want more Gal animes.
Alcohol will come eventually. I know it.
I gotta buy the fucking manga first. Fucking 6 more volumes to go. Oh, I can't use my Amazon gift card. I know what I'm doing after this podcast. I'm gonna go throw away some money that I got for free.
So, I'm taking in the most recent conversation. So like it
I was gonna say it because like I kind of like took over that discussion.
No, that's fine. That's what I want. That's what you're here.
Yeah, I know that's why I'm here, but they are also here for the same thing. So I want to give them a chance to talk about black people's representation in anime because I definitely took that over.
No, you good. I just feel like the biggest. I agree with the majority of your points.
I did too.
I was just gonna say that it feels like having to like you will look at like I'm rewatching Dragon Ball currently. So you'll just get a lot of the really bad stereotypes right there, like blatantly in your face.
Oh yeah, that was like late 80s, early 90s, right? Maybe.
And it's not like, even if those portrayals aren't as like as prevalent or as apparent as they once were, I feel like some of the sentiment still shows up in weird places that either aren't necessary or just show up for no reason other than trying to fit them into the stereotype, as opposed to an appreciation from afar, if that makes sense. Of like, say, black culture. So it's kind of the only thing that I have to say with that is just like some of that is still there. And I mean, we know that, but that's all I was saying.
Yeah.
That's fair. Anything you want to add, Mr. Alonzo?
Oh, I'll just say I agree with them as well. And just me personally, it does still make me cringe when I look at like older animes and like they have like the caricatures of black people. Like I just don't really like. I don't like the caricatures. Like Killer Bee for me when I first saw him, it was kind of pushing it for me.
Yeah.
Because I was like, what the heck is this? Like I was just like, what? But then after like he caught on for me and like the whole village was black and I just thought that was like a cool
thing. I think the biggest thing with Killer Bee is that his character and his like background and his setting were expounded upon.
Yeah. It wasn't
just this thing they were like, is this a cool or is this not a cool?
Yeah.
Right. It was definitely in limbo before we saw the village hidden in the clouds.
Sort of saw Big Bro and the rest of it.
Right. Yeah, okay.
With that being said, I feel you though. Because like I'll go back and watch Durarara and every time I see Simon, I'm like, such a great character. He does not look like a black fan should.
Mm-hmm.
No, he does not.
But yeah, that stuff, there's some stuff that pushes it, but like if they like do with Killer Bee, like expound upon it, it's cool. And I'm okay with just like putting black characters in just for like no reason. Like I don't care. Like that's cool to me. Like it's just like I get to see a face that looks similar to mine in the anime. And also sometimes I kind of prefer that too when it's just like their character really isn't that different. Like they're the same. It's just like they're black. Like I can still like appreciate that.
And also, like, most of these worlds are fantasy worlds anyway. You ain't got no fucking reason you can't include a black person in whatever the fuck.
Right.
You know, black people all over the world now. Don't say some garbage like, oh, they are not native to this area. Fuck out of here.
Yeah?
Yeah. You can't say native to your face either, and yet.
Okay, so, it's not really a concern. But like in the shows I'm watching, because I'm not quite a degenerate now. I just watch fluffy slice of life bullshit. And the pain's coming. Oh boy, I'm gonna talk. Me and You're gonna talk about ReZero one day. Just not right now.
Heard.
There's very little like diversity, that's the word. In the shows I'm watching, it's literally just always just a group of Asian kids doing, fucking anime shit. And I'm like, this is cool, but like, can I get some literally anything else? It's just Japanese people here. I'm just I'll even take a fucking just basic ass American at this point. Shit. But no, I feel like the bigger, more pronounced shows are like, let's throw in a black character and see what happens. And sometimes it's just like, okay, they were received well, or no one cared, but it's a high profile show, so they're like they're keeping tabs on things like that. But for like fucking give me K-On! I don't think there's really any black people in K-On! I don't know. I haven't watched K-On! I'm just like, it would have been cool to just throw them in the background or something. But no, just a bunch of Japanese people doing Japanese bullshit. I will say I'm very glad that shows like the Fight Show that came out last year.
Out of high school.
Thank you. Yes, that one. They are, from what I've seen, they're like, yes, these are Korean people. We're gonna get to the rest of the world at some point. Just everyone wait their turn. I'm like, I can appreciate that. Because that means you're gonna have to get the black people at some point. And I want to see
black person in that show, I think.
Who?
He just happened to be the guy who came from prison.
Damn. Is he actually black?
Damn.
I know it sounds bad, but he just happened to be the guy who came from prison.
I didn't think he was actually black.
Pulled him out of prison to fight.
See, okay, that's what kills me though, because when they first bring him out, he's beating everyone's ass. Main character main character does show up, and he's just like, I'm gonna hit you twice. Goes down. I'm like, hey, yo, wait, hold up. So does that mean the boy is that strong, or everyone's that weak? Because now I'm confused.
Yeah, that shows.
You seem to have watched God of High School.
Yeah, I
Is the
watched
main
all
boy
of it.
just that
No,
strong?
the main boy is just that strong.
Okay.
He is just that strong.
Fuck. All right. I'm gonna have CJ tell me some shit because I'm just like I'm confused. No, because he's just like there are time skips. Just read it. And
Yeah,
just like,
I must say the
alright.
show's interesting, but I heard that the webtoon is a little different.
Yeah, I don't know. It's moving forward. The diversity is
Can we move
appreciated, but I
forward?
still see the light skin preference everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah. And don't give me the bullshit. Oh, it's easier to animate. Don't give me
My
that
other
shit.
problem is that
Bro.
I don't even know how much of the light skin preference I see in actual media. It's always with the fandom that I see light skin preference. But it does feel like any character that like would or could be light skinned is always meant to be left as ambiguous.
Yeah.
Are they black? Are they not black? That's for the watcher or reader to decide. It's like no, fuck.
But
That's
no,
what I
it's
felt
not.
about
There's a
Tokyo
fucking
Ghoul,
author.
really.
You tell me.
Right.
What'd you say, Alonzo?
No, I was gonna say that's what I was. That's how I felt about Tokyo Ghoul Re. I forgot her name though.
Glad I ain't watched that.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it. I
That's some
didn't
real
watch
shit.
it. I
Same.
read Tokyo Ghoul, but like when I was reading it before, like they
Same.
animated it, there was a character that was darker. So I was like, is she gonna be like black? Like she seemed like kind of dark skinned, like in the manga. But then they animated it, and she was super light, and I was like, what is this? Why is she so light? Like she seems
No,
so
you
much
can't have
darker.
that. Oh.
Is it that
Wait a
that
minute.
one character with the green hair?
Yes.
Yeah,
She's in the Kinks squad with Heist and them.
No, I was just
I
looking
had
it
it
up.
and I
but
lost
yeah.
it. Oh yeah.
That's how I feel about Usopp. That's why I'm so shaky on whether he's actually black or not. That nigga is light.
Yeah. How is? I guess that's fair. It like I'm just thinking about it because I was thinking about how the creator of One Piece was like, oh yeah, all of these characters are from here, 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 and here, and like, or at least they are representative of our world's like cultures in different ways. And Luffy being Brazilian is both dope, but it's also like,
Huh?
Yeah.
Like, what?
I was like,
All right, it's time to read One Piece.
You really should. It's really good.
I'll just have Jason tell me up until I
I ain't
catch
the
up.
same.
I mean, you told me a bunch of stuff. And I was like, so Jason wasn't lying to me. Cool.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking that.
what was it? I was thinking of an example of there's a black character in Sailor Moon that when animated is consistently made so light skinned you would not think that unless you saw the manga like caps you would know that they were dark skinned.
Mm-hmm.
I forget who it is.
Google it right now. Vamp.
Vamp.
Yeah.
He wants us to just talk. I got a nice little question for y'all. Because it's something I've seen recently that makes me really happy. But are there any racially ambiguous characters that y'all just claim as black? Because of course we got like Piccolo.
Yeah.
Piccolo.
Oh, for sure. But lately I've been thinking, and I'm like,
What's her name?
Kisame from Naruto. He has such heavy black Air Force energy. I'm like, he's gotta be a nigga, right?
Now we're talking about
Yeah.
Naruto.
Yeah.
What about Zabuza?
Zabuza, I think might be a reach.
Yeah, Zabuza's only he's not from. He's just like
He's
ambiguously
darker tone.
Yeah,
He's dark,
but he's
tone
not
for
black.
sure. Right.
Ashido Mina.
I was gonna say, yeah, I've seen.
hero.
That's literally what why I bring it up. 'Cause I've seen Mina a lot, and I'm like, oh hell yeah, I'll claim it. But I've also seen Tokoyami a lot recently. I'm like, yeah.
Wait, Yami from Clover?
No, Tokoyami.
Oh.
For my hero. Let's see. So some person I saw was like, yeah, anyone who's like ambiguous skin tone or like pink bubblegum, black.
It's my favorite shit.
I was claim Iomin from Kuroko no Basket.
That's something I gotta watch. I know it's something on my list. The thing is, that's gonna be my true test on whether or not I like sports anime. I love Haikyuu to fucking death. I haven't watched any other sports anime, and I really don't think I like Haikyuu because of the sports. Though volleyball is dope.
Yeah.
I see where you're getting at. The only thing is the hair. The only thing is there. Yeah. I got you.
But if you see the way he like plays and like carries himself and stuff.
Uh-huh.
The only thing is like it's a basketball anime. You knew they was gonna throw at least one nigga in there. Right?
Right. Hold up. Here you go.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He watched anime as a kid.
Oh,
We're really into it. Oh yeah, Isekai.
Into what?
Into Kuroko.
Word. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything else off the top of my head?
That's so beefy.
Man, the chick from Food Wars. Meet Me?
Oh yeah.
Akuma?
She's wild too, cause she's one of the ones where I'm like, is she a gal or is she black?
She's a gal. I'm pretty sure she's from America.
That's the thing. She's from America, so I don't know. I want to believe that she's black.
I'm just gonna say she's black. Also, what? So back to the previous comment that Shay made. So because there are characters who have black in their name in Sailor Moon, this has become extremely difficult.
Yeah, I gave up looking. I know I can find it real quick if I really need to.
What's your answer?
Mildly annoyed.
Are there any racially ambiguous characters that you claim, such as black, such as Mina Hashiro or Kisame?
I'd have to think, because I've been using all my brain power to comb through fucking
Well, think
wikis.
then.
Have you met me?
Yeah.
Give it a thought.
Take a minute.
The Saiyans.
That's a running joke too.
Yeah.
Just because of the running joke, I don't want to claim them because
Yeah, just because of the joke. Yeah.
that they would do some shady shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a tweet today that had Vegeta black as fuck, and I was and the caption was Frieza would have had a field day with this.
Yeah. I was looking at that. Right here, Sailor Pluto.
Okay, because I came across that, but I'm looking at the picture online. I'm just like, that's just an Asian woman.
That's the thing. But in the manga panel, she's got like gray over her skin.
Yeah.
Like she was originally intended to be at least a like darker. All right, so yeah, hold up. Here you go, Cam. Here's her in the manga.
I'm looking at her.
Yeah.
On the manga.
Oh yeah.
I hate this.
But
a lot.
in the anime, she's light
I
skinned.
hate this. Yeah, no, I see I see where.
Yeah.
Man, if only there was like a QA cultural checker. And
Cultural checker.
Man, if only they had that as a job.
You know they need it.
If the Philippines can get pants on their Titans because censorship laws.
Oh damn, she is light as fuck in the anime.
Which I thought was
Right?
a joke.
Bro, what is this?
Right?
That ain't the same bitch.
That's
What?
not. That's what I was saying.
Bro,
Yeah, if you look up Sailor Pluto like manga, you'll see what I mean.
that's
kinda
crazy.
Does it have to be from an anime? Can it be from something else?
Oh, like claiming people?
Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, who was you thinking of claiming?
Can I claim the antagonist in book 4 from Fire Emblem Heroes? Can I claim them?
Oh, I gotta look this up.
For it, right.
Fucking Hellbendy, his
Oh!
sisters,
Come on,
and
video game.
Yeah, oh yeah, Surtur.
Knuckles.
You niggas Surtur?
listen. The first time I pulled him, I'm just like, I get what they're doing, but I don't like this. Uses him in a battle. Oh, everyone's already half dead, and I haven't moved. I haven't done anything yet. Oh, bet I'm gonna just
He
murder
reminds me
everybody.
of Ganon, so yeah.
Right.
Like I mean, yeah. You seen the rest of the Gerudo?
Yeah, I would say that's another example of niggas that are black, but they ain't, they don't call them black. They black.
Yeah.
Oh, what about the sheep?
But they also have a lot of they also have a lot of Indian
Yeah.
references as
Yeah.
well. So
Yeah.
who knows?
You are
Would Knuckles
correct.
count?
Knuckles-
Yeah.
So
Man's got the Rastafarian colors on his
Okay,
boots.
hold on.
dog.
Does Knuckles from Sonic Boom, is he included in that as well?
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
That was a real reluctant. Yeah, that's why I was just like, all right, I'll take it. All right, gentlemen, because it's been a amount of time. Any closing arguments or rants y'all want to have?
not really rants, but I would like to see more media that like anime that is like made by Black people.
Cannon Busters.
Yep, Cannon
I'm just saying
Busters.
that I don't
Or
remember.
Cannon Busters. Or also things that are like
Which I need to watch.
inspired by anime, such as Boondocks. Boondocks was fucking amazing. As like being a Black kid liking the anime art style and the aesthetic.
Mm-hmm. But having something
We
directly...
totally won't rip fights straight from Naruto and put him in the show.
It was a reference though. Like it's not. I wouldn't call that a reference.
It wasn't the whole fight.
Listen, look, we'll say, listen. We saw it. We're just like, hey, yo, keep doing that. Do more of that. We won't tell if you don't tell.
We won't tell if you won't tell. Word. That and there's like certain shows that like breach that boundary. Like what's it called? Samurai Champloo.
Mm-hmm.
Mugen's black. No, Mugen is just black.
Mugen is not black, but
Mugen is just black.
I know what you're saying. And
Do you really know what I'm saying?
and what's it called? I don't know what it is, but on a certain level, Cowboy Bebop speaks to me in that kind of way.
I feel that. Okay, I'm gonna wait. Hold up. I'm gonna revise my sentiment. Mugen may not be black, but he is a nigga.
Miss Bellum.
Yep.
Oh, there's a
Miss Bellum.
the bee from Teen Titans, the bee girl.
Oh yeah, that's my homie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no. She's just black.
She's just black.
Yeah, I was gonna say something, but it's gone now.
Until we completely derailed you.
No, it's
I
fine.
mean, that's all I have to say. I just want more things created by Black people for Black people that are anime or anime inspired.
We're getting a lot of that. So, yeah, no, I just making. I don't know what it is. It's more of the accessibility to the kinds of media this not like nowadays is as easy as it can be, but on the alternate ends of that, it's like there's so much that finding the quality content for stuff that's more relatable to us that still sits within our interest, that really respects us for us as opposed to just commercializing our culture. I feel like just making avenues of like discovery with that a lot easier is what I'm seeing, but also I still think needs a bit more of, which leads into your point of creating more content for Black people by Black people.
You mean you don't love BET?
Bro, BET don't
I hurt to say.
Yeah, BET don't love
I watched
BET.
BT in years.
That hurt to say. Oh God.
Word.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah,
What's
I would say the same. Like, yeah, make it more accessible. Just we need more in general. Adding Black characters is cool, but I would like to see more anime / cartoons written, drawn, made by Black people. Like, I would really like to see like more, just media just completely written, directed by just all Black people. I just think that would be more interesting.
Well, you aren't going to get any cartoons anytime soon because Cartoon Network was like, our new demographic is preschoolers and girls. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Whatever you say.
I haven't watched Cartoon Network in years, so I don't even know. I don't have cable. But,
What's a cable?
or I just don't watch it. But, like, yeah. I would just like to see more stuff like that. And I think. Yeah, I never heard of Cannon Busters before. Y'all talked about it, but I just looked it up and that looks cool.
Oh yeah, you should keep it.
There's supposed to be more. I'm pretty sure there are supposed to be like more shows in the works, like written and drawn by Black people that are like anime inspired as well. That should be coming out soon. I remember seeing one where it had a lot of voice actors. I remember, I think Mark Phillips is a voice actor for it.
Yeah, and also I think Crystal. The Sakura voices and some others. But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay. But yeah, I would like to just see more stuff like that. I think that's cool. Because I also hate when there's like, oh yeah, and like Black video games. I'd like to see that too. Like a studio with like Black people and like Black voice actors and drawers and stuff like that.
I'm glad you said that. That just reminded me. I want Guilty Gear was doing some shit right. Make your give your characters a black skin.
Like alternate colors, yeah.
Hell yeah. Let me get a black Goku, please.
Honestly, that's all we want.
It's all I need.
You know what they would do us dirty though? They would give him a black skin but make it the green color.
I don't even say that. That's fine because he can be like that. That's fine. I don't really fuck with Goku like that anyway. As long as Goku black is Goku black. You feel me?
I love Goku
Rose.
Shoot!
So,
this man's not black.
So, with all that being said, your homework is
our homework or the audience's homework?
The audience's homework. Because I'm straight up taking the tentatively titled Beyond the Podcast's idea of I'm going to tell you what we're talking about next week because I feel like I should probably start doing that. I'm going to just take the idea because I do truly enjoy that podcast.
What do we name?
What
do we name this episode?
That is an excellent question. I have no fucking idea.
Okay.
But I got a week and a half, and y'all are all very creative individuals, so help. Your homework is either women in anime and video games, because Women's Month is next month. I was like, all right, time to ask some female friends for help, because I don't know what it's like being a female on the internet. It's got to be real hard, though. I just assume that.
It looks pretty difficult.
So that's your homework. I don't know. I got an idea. People got to respond.
Word.
And then me and Shay are going to talk about art at some point in April because alliteration.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to do something real stupid if the other guest says yes. And I really want them to say yes. I'm going to do something real dumb.
Don't be stupid.
Have you met me?
You dummy.
All right. So, Alex, if you want to sign us out, please.
Hey, yo! It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. This episode was black as hell, and I love that. And future episodes are going to also be black as hell, and I love that. And I hope y'all black as hell. And if you're not, that's okay for now, too. Until next time, have a good night. We'll talk to y'all later.
Deuces.
Bye.
Bye.
Da, 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 da. Roll credits.